It is supposed to be a day of celebration in Sri Lanka. The country marks its new year today, but there is little joy in the air. The economic crisis has brought all festivities to a halt. Hundreds of Sri Lankans marked the new year at the protest site outside the president's secretariat. The traditional milk boiling ceremony to mark the beginning of the new year was held as a mark of protest this year.
Every year we celebrate Sinhalese and Hindu festivals happily at home. But this time we are marking it here. Because for the first time in our history we are observing the new year like beggars on the street. The main reason for that is because of the president that we elected. We expected a lot of things to happen, but he has turned our country into a living hell. People are feeling really hurt because of the current situation.
Our correspondent Dasunia Thoda went to one such protest site in Colombo where thousands of people gathered on the streets, holding flags, chanting slogans against the president. Take a look. Sri Lanka's protesters, in an act of defiance, have continued to come in their thousands to the Gold-Faced Green and the premises surrounding the presidential secretariat for the 6th consecutive day, and today being the Sinhala and Tamil New Year, which usually is a day where families spend time engaging in customs and traditions and with their families. Nevertheless, amidst a worsening economic crisis, the citizens of Sri Lanka, in an act of defiance and in an act of protest, have come together in unity towards this specific location to voice their protest. And they only have one message for this government led by President Gotabaya Rajapaksa, and it is pretty simple. They want the Gotabaya Rajapaksa-led government to simply step down, as the citizens of this country have simply had enough. Reporting for WION World is One from Colombo, I'm Dasunia Thoda. Sri Lankans are forced to stand in long queues to buy essentials. The country faces shortages of petrol and diesel, cooking gas, and prices of food continue to soar.
Difficult new year for everybody. People are without money. The price has gone very high. So people, otherwise the crowd will be very big those days. The crowd also less. People are suffering because of the poverty. This is the main issue here now. So people want to buy ration food as well as other things. So they cannot buy two things. So they can do only one thing. So what to do? We are very sorry for that.
Well, we are suffering from corona. This year we are suffering from economic crisis. The fuel is not there and kerosene is not there, dollar is not there, gas is not there. People are every time it's outside, they are sitting on the road. Nobody can cooking, even cooking oil is not there, then even they can't make sweets or something, anything. So no festival. That's is happening here.
Thousands of people have taken to the streets in protest. Many continue to camp outside the office of President Gotabaya Rajapaksa. The protesters rejected offers for talks from Prime Minister Mahinda Rajapaksa's office, saying there will be no more talks till the president and all members of his family resign from government. These protests are a culmination of anger over years of economic mismanagement. Food prices have surged to unbearable levels, crippling shortage of medicines, and inflation hit 18.7% in March. And debt is rising by the day. The country needs $7 billion to come out of the outstanding debt, but its reserves have exactly $1.9 billion. So where will this money come from? Next week, the government will talk to the IMF. They might get the help they need, but before the money arrives, the Rajapaksas could be out of office. After the opposition threatened to move a no-confidence motion against the president once Parliament reconvenes on April 19th. WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.